Greetings, other free-to-play players. Today marks a milestone in my streaming for YouTube, because this is the first time I will be finishing a series that I've set up. I hope you guys enjoy what you find here. And with that, let's get to it, because I still have to grind to get to 2750. Gary, it's always a pleasure to have you in the stream, man. Alright. So, excuse me, Zamicity, welcome. You, welcome. Seems like I'm coughing up a lung. But I'm really happy that I have a chance to share these last thoughts tonight, because, you know, as a free-to-play player, you often think that you're alone in Legend League. And even if you're not completely free-to-play, learning to save that extra dollar or two really does make a difference. So, moving all of that aside, today's topic is the most important event that you're going to have as a free-to-play player. And it's not going to be the funnest, but it's going to be the most important one. And that comes in the form of Spoils of War. Now, we've all seen this come and go, but Spoils of War drops maybe once every 2 or 3 months, and for that one day, every single battle you fight, you're going to get 3 items from that battle. Welcome, Bo. What I love about it is, and you know, this is the tip to really make it work for you, is you've got to go find others that are going to be like-minded to you, that are going to have undefended lands. Because in I get 28 portal stones when it's fully charged up. That is 28 different attacks when I'm capping undefended lands. 28 times 3, you're looking at 60. What is that? Yeah, 80. No, that's 8 times 3 is 24. So 84 pickups from Spoils of War off of attacks that would be from a 28 portal stone charge. Now, oftentimes you can ride this through completely because of portal stone pickups. I mean, you could do basically it free to, or without having to spend any gems, but I would be willing to spend however many gems I could figure out Spoils of War today. Spoils of War Day. Now, on this last event, I did a count on how many 4-star relics I picked up off of the 1800 battles that I did for that Grolgar event. I picked up 3 4-star relics. Yeah, you do get a lot of spells and troops that are terrible. But if you're able to get 1 portal stone drop out of, the 9 drops you're going to get off of, 3 portal stones, then you basically have a reoccurring theme where you can just attack as much as you want. Now, in addition to getting those 4-star drops, and I got 3 out of 1800 battles, and that was some of the battles I didn't get any drops at all. So on those Spoils of War Day, don't be surprised if you invest some time into it for you to get 2 or 3 4-star relic drops. But more importantly, what you're looking for is all of the relics that you're going to get. Now, I've got some numbers that I want you guys to think over as I share them with you. And I'll be going over my Relic Forging thoughts at the end of this as part of a bonus. But I found that using my Relic Forging method, it normally takes 400 to 450 relics. Only 1 and 2 stars are included in this to forge up a level 4 relic from level 1 to level 10. Now, I'll go into that strategy in a little bit, but on those days where you get Spoils of War, it's easy that you can get 1,000, 2,000 relics if you put in the time. Even if you don't put in the time, you manage your stones wisely, and you'll be able to load up your entire inventory. Not to mention the 4-star relic drops that you may get. And on top of all that, you have the chance to load up on Titans for Titan food. This really is everything that you want it to be, and that's the whole reason that I believe that the developers don't have that event drop so often. We have so many other events come and go, but that event is rare, and so when it comes, use it. See, I didn't even know that, Bo. That is a good point. Bo just mentioned that unless they patch it, Spoils of War will continue after the timer reaches zero until you log off. Alright, but the way to really maximize this event is at the beginning of the event, undefend all your lands. And you're going to look for other people that have 3, 4, 5 other lands that are undefended. You're going to go start capping from them as much as you can. Because you'll notice there are people that'll do this, and this will just be something that you can bounce back and forth the entire time. Spend your 15-20 minutes loading up on 60 plus relics, and you won't be sorry. And as you guys have already heard from me, this game is all about the relics. So next time Spoils of War comes around, use and abuse it. Use gems, use whatever you can, because this is the event for you if you're looking at saving money and you still want to be competitive. Alright. Any questions on Spoils of War before I move on? I'll recap it just in case you guys have any. But basically what you're once again looking for is you're looking for people that have a bunch of undefended lands. That way you can just cap back and forth. 1 portal stone apiece, 3 relics per that, or 3 drops per that. You're also going to be able to load up your Titan Hall. Okay. So now that we are past that portion of this, then the 2 other things that I wanted to cover in this are my Relic Forge system, as well as my Relic upgrade priority. That's true. That's true, Zemicity. Alright, so my Relic Forge technique is very, very simple. I will store food, and that's not anything new. But what I'm really looking for is not only have a ton of relics stored, my whole inventory filled up, but also have my treasury have some in it. And then I will go through and I will find one of my relics. And hopefully tonight you guys will be able to see how this works. But I'm basically banking on finding the day when luck is going to strike for me. And so I'm going to be using the Mountain Fist here. And I'm going to forge into Mountain Fist 5 or 6 times. And if I get a success, I'm going to double down, triple down. Salon, it's good to have you in the stream. But you're looking for that day when the successes come, and then you're looking at pouring all the relics you stored up as well as all your food store up on that day. You do that and you go back to those numbers. On average, it takes 400, 450 1 and 2 star relics to level up a level 4-star or 4-star relic from 1 to 10. Now that's on the lucky days. So I've done this in a previous stream, and I got one of my level 5 relics up 5 levels off 150 relics used. So I'm hoping I can find a little luck here, show you guys how this is meant to work, because until they change the forge system, oh my goodness, I got 1 success. First time around. So you guys get to have the pleasure of seeing me do this a lot tonight. Alright. I will say that I've enjoyed having this music on stream as well. I like to have it a little bit mellow, and that's what this music allows me to do. I will say that I'm going to look at some video editing software that I can do in the near future. Because my next series are going to be revolving around several different thoughts. Or my next one specifically will be my Castle Crushers. And what that's going to basically entail is when the new, or with this AI, and when the new AI drops, I want to be able to show exploits in the AI. What are the areas where they fall short? When can I take my, ranger and, one shot their entire team? And then, when is it viable to take a guardian in and just use the troops? I'm gonna explore many different avenues. Alright, so in this Relic Forging, what I'm normally going to be doing is throwing in all my 1 and 2 stars, and then recharging. And keep in mind that no system is infallible, but this has led me to get a lot of relics forged up completely. Nine watching. All right, we're going to break the 10 mark tonight, guys. I have a feeling. Now, I'm leveling up the Mountain Fist right now simply because I just picked up Jaldard, and going to my relic priority for upgrading, I might as well just go ahead and jump into that now. So what you're looking for when you are leveling up your relics is, number one, the first relics you need to upgrade are your straight troop relics. Wow, this is a lot of fails in a row, which means I'm on board for a few successes here. Alright, so what you're really looking for first is you level up your troop relics, and then you're going to level up. Oh, there we go. Here's another success. And then you're going to level up, once you have your troop relics leveled up, one relic of each of the different elemental types. That's 4-star. So you can have a Titan that will actually do damage. So you're going to have a fire, you're going to have an earth, you're going to have, lightning, all that stuff. But once you have one of each of those relics, so troops, Titan, one Titan relic, after you have those done, you're going to start leveling up all the defensive relics that you need. So defensive relics come as a third priority. What's up, Zalon? Once you have those relics in as your third priority, then you're going to go on to your Titan/troop buffing relics. And then finally, after you're done with all your Titan/troop buffing relics, you're going to get to all those relics for Titan buffing that you didn't do the first time around. And the reason that you do this is the late game here is all about troops. And while you need your Titan to do some damage, you do your troop buffing relics first, one Titan buffing relic so they're not going to be useless, and then so on and so forth. Oh, broke the goal. Alright, Gary. We are well on our way. The stream started with humble beginnings. I remember when there were 2 people watching, one of them being me. We have now gone 5 times that goal. While that may not seem like much, it's just a blast see that people enjoy the content. This Mountain Fist is getting a little irritating for me. There we go. Maybe I need to start talking smack more often. Okay, so now I've gotten to the point where I'm basically at the end of my 2 stars. So now it's time to go back in and restock. And so what I use this treasury for, besides, just storing relics, is as I have troops that come free, I'll always go loot the troops out of here. So during times like this, it'll just be really easy to come in here and load up. Now, it took me about 150 relics to get 3 levels. So that's, in my mind, average to on the bad side. But I still believe that not only are we going to get this relic to level 10 tonight, that I might be able to get 1 or 2 levels on another relic. Because I've been saving these up for a little bit. But the great thing about these big events that are happening is I'm going to be grinding out this Valkyrie event quite hard. And so I'll be loading up on a bunch of relics. And hopefully that means we're going to have another few 4-star relics upgraded. By the way, just from last event, I did get 3 4-stars upgraded, including a brand new Bitter Dirks, level 4. Man, I keep pressing these wrong ones. Alright. Oh, alright, we reached it. Here we go, back to the 1 stars for my Mountain Fist. So yeah, to repeat this strategy, you just basically bank on the luck days. You save up your food, you save up your relics, and on the days when you're able to get a few good successes, you go all in on them, double down. I'll be grinding a little bit after this salon. I've got about 400 more souls to get before I reach that point. And I'm grinding with Loki because he's level 29, and I really want the 30th level for that extra relic slot, so I can grind with him tomorrow. Alright. I will say that I'm looking forward to getting the whole pantheon of Norse gods. I don't like Loki. I don't really enjoy... Thor's alright, but let's be honest. It's Valkyrie and Odin that people are going to be using. Assuming that Valkyrie's decent. Good luck, Bo. 4K. Alright, this Mountain Fist, I'm going to get it. We're going to get another level here shortly. We're getting it to 10. Now, when using 3-star relics, your percentages obviously go up quite a bit, even on the lucky days. But I normally save up my 3-star relics until I have something like an extra 100 to 200 3-star relics, and then I'll start forging them just when I need a big boost to when I'm leveling up. These relics I'm leveling up now, they're needed, but they're not really needed frequently. And that's just because, I have to have an 4-star Earth Titan to really be able to use and abuse it. All right. Now I'm thinking about adding some additional processes to this stream whenever we start getting more people in, 15 to 20. We're gonna have little segments where I want to bring people on to share their ideas on the game, because the community is really where the heart of this game is. Finding how they use. No, as far as I know, actually, there's not a max on how much you can store. I've never reached it. Oh, I will be using everything that I have saved up. I think I have a good 50 portal stones saved for the Valkyrie event. And that's in my inventory, and then the event gems. I mean, this is all stuff that goes into free to play. When Jason does those hard numbers, there's that he doesn't take into account. And that is the type of things that I do. Making sure that I use as much portal stone regeneration uptime as possible, saving up every little indicator I can, and making sure I always have, making sure that, I always have the bonus titans that are needed. And so, while a lot of people, I've gotten some feedback on that leveling up titans for the event, just to get them to level 20. It's just something that I do, and while it may not be the best use of Titan XP, I'm in it for the relics. I'm in it for selecting which events I'm going to complete, so I can maximize my return. Come on, Mountain Fist. I need 2 more levels out of you. We may have to tap into 3 stars tonight to do it. There we go. So far tonight, this Mountain Fist is level 9. I've gotten 5 levels off of it. And I've used roughly 300 to, let's see, not even 300 relics. Good gravy. While we've seen a lot of fails, I mean, I've just restocked once. And look how many relics I have. 424 still. Here we go. More portal stones. So I'm actually on track to beat my 400 to 450 amount that I expected. Here we go. Alright. How many relics do I have now? 449 going into the last level here. I don't know. Normally, it could take. What I've seen in this Relic Forging method is sometimes it can take as many as 3 or maybe 4 days before you have that day where you get that success. If you can wait for that day, your time's going to be better used forging it on that day. We've gotten 5 levels off of less than 300 relics. Probably at the 250 mark here. We're going to get that 6th level. And we'll have this thing maxed out. That's true. That's true. And the thing is, even if they change this, there's going to be some other exploit in the new Relic method. I have faith in the developers in this Because if anyone who's been around since the beginning knew what their strategy was before, and that was terrible. You know, having the repair relics, you couldn't even use 4 stars back then. This is the one upgrade in the game I thought the developers was hands down 10 times better. And while people may complain about the system now, it's still better than what it was. We're having to tap into the 3-star relics, guys. But we're going to get it tonight. This Mountain Fist is done. Let's see. All right. So just to recap a little bit tonight, the number 1 event you're looking for as a free-to-play player is really simple. It is the Spoils of War event. That Spoils of War event is everything that you want it to, or everything that you want as a free-to-play player. Your chance to get 4-star relic drops, and if you do the capture method I showed earlier in the video, I mean, you're able to just totally maximize out on what you're getting from it. Here we go, the earth cores from the last event. This is going to be it, guys. We're going to get that level 10 right now. Hopefully. Crossing the fingers. Dang it. Alright, we're going to get it still. That's the whole reason you store up relics. And it better be soon, because I got my little one starting to get fussy. And I got to take care of him here in a moment. Oh. If he starts crying big time, guys, this may be just a few minutes before I have to take care of him. So I may not be able to finish this upgrade on stream, but rest assured it will be upgraded tonight. And this last level is making me really fight for it too. I'm going to do one more upgrade. Alright, Frost Shields galore, here we go. But thank you so much for joining me on the stream tonight, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this free-to-play series, and while I may visit it again in the future, keep up heart. You can do Legend League as a free-to-play player. Alright, here we go. Night, Gary. Night, everybody. Give me this. Give me this. Oh, okay. We're going to get this. This is the whole reason we save up. This last level is being brutal. I hate giant axes. 3 stars at least. There we go. I knew I could do it on stream, guys. Even on stream, this method still works. Alright. So it took me 50 relics to get that last level in. All in all, about 300 relics for 6 levels. That leaves about 150 left for levels 1 through 4. And that can be done with 1 and 2 star relics. Alright. With that said, you guys have a good night. Thanks for your time.